What's going on, guys, and welcome back to No Deflection Gaming. Today we're going to be looking at the Trenchant recovery build. So I'm going to show you basically what my gear is, and then we'll jump into the stats. Right now, we're looking at, specifically, I'm looking at my two weapons. So I've got Trenchant recovery on my axe, 595 keen, Trenchant recovery, healing for 20% of damage dealt, and then hammer, Trenchant recovery with keenly fortified, 30 con. I actually roll, just like a note that I do, I actually roll a lot of my weapons in con now, just because if it doesn't roll perfect for me, when you sell it on the market, the odds that people are going to pick it up with con on it is a lot higher, because everybody runs con no matter what you do. So you got dex builds messing with hammers and axes, you got life staff users, void gauntlet users, ice gauntlet users messing around with axes now and hammers. Like, why not roll con and let somebody else pick it up? It makes it a lot easier to sell on the market. Just one of my little tips that I like to do. I'm a little poor right now. I gotta admit, spent a little money doing some things, testing some stuff. So right now you're looking at Trenchant recovery on my axe, Trenchant recovery on my hammer, and then I just have my general skills set up for my hammer. Now the biggest thing I would say out of all these is going to be Leeching Path of Destiny and Centering Shockwave. You're going to want to have both these on your armor. It'd be great if there was like a fortify. I mean, you could probably go into, I guess we go into stats now. Strength, I'm looking at 320. Con, I'm looking at 160. I'm currently running both my healing food and the event food right now. So both those are running. And then I'm also going to pop, just because I don't want it to mess with the stats, I'm going to pop a minor, I guess a strong corruption tincture, that way it's not hitting us while we're down there. So this is basically, if you want to run up here into Shattered Mountain, and I'm running Scorched Mines, and I usually just come here and I just farm the Orichalcum because it comes back so fast, and these guys with this build are very easy to kill, in my opinion. I mean, I wouldn't go pulling, 7 of the spear guys at one time, but you can definitely manage 3 of them at once. I've done that before. I've actually done 4 at a time. You're going to see some crazy numbers pop up when you see the Trenchant recovery from the hammer. It's a little insane, maybe a little broken. Let's go back into the stats real quick. So we can go into weapon attribute, weapon masteries. So right now I'm running the full Crowd Crusher build because I want all the heal I possibly can. I also run this in PvP as well because, first of all, everyone should be running Shockwave with your hammer. And then the clear out is nice because the swing that it hits, it's almost a full 360 hit. It's probably like I would say it's like a 245 degrees. Like, you're hitting almost everyone around you with this, and everyone it touches when you hit clear out is going to heal you. Same thing with Path of Destiny. So Leeching Path of Destiny, Sundering Shockwave are the 2 main ones. The clear out attack is kind of meh, but you can use it as well. But and then as far as the axe is concerned, I don't really use the axe when I'm doing this because I want to stay alive. And a lot of these, although axe is good at healing you, yes, if you're standard regular attacking, the skills don't do much. But I'll show you both instances, using the great axe and using the hammer. All right, let's just jump right into it. And I like to focus on specifically the spear guys, get them down first. Although they take the longest to kill, they're definitely doing the most damage to us, specifically. And look at all the seals coming in. 855. Nothing because I have full health. 1563. 3099. My highest healing that I've seen so far with this, I think, was 4065, something like that. It's a crazy amount of healing you get after this. And look at that, I just cleared out whatever, how many mobs? I don't know, 6 mobs with that, no problem. Now that's using the hammer and using the healing abilities like the clear out, the Path of Destiny. Now we're going to show you what it looks like when you use just the regular axe. And I just want to say, when you're using the axe with leeching, I would say if you're using the axe and you're using the Trenchant recovery, I prefer to just use my standard attacks. Maybe pop off a maelstrom here and there, but mainly that big swing, that arcing swing is what you want. Oh, I never even popped a corruption resistance, so there's that too. Oh god, All right, let's see if we'll pull a couple guys here so it's a little harder. Don't want to pull any gun guys. They're a pain in the ass. Okay, so we got 3 guys, I think. All right, so here we go. Now I will Maelstrom real quick. Now see how so the heals are great. The heals are really good, but using the skills is what like freaks me out. When I'm not using skills, I get so worried that I'm gonna die. So you can do this. It will work. And I use I use Whirlwind because it's just fun as hell to mess with. And I'll say single target damage wise, it's not crazy good. This only worked extremely well when you have multiple enemies. Once again, real quick, my skills. Great Axe, I'm running Whirlwind, Maelstrom, and Gravity Well. I don't normally run Whirlwind, I'm just messing around with it now. You could run Reap and get the extra heals off that if you really wanted to. That would be my suggestion if you're going to go Great Axe for this. And then Hammer, I'm going full Crowd Crusher. You guys can pause it here if you want to take a snapshot of this. Kill it first. And the first one's going to be our big salty boy, of course. Look at the heals you're getting just from the hammer itself, just a regular attacks alone. Oh, that didn't hit. That's great. It was fun. That could be an issue. If you're not on level ground, that could definitely be an issue. I wasn't even thinking about that until just now. And I'm not saying you shouldn't dodge ever. Definitely dodge if you need to. This is not a foolproof build. Like, you will not survive everything, but you'll survive a lot. Right there, look at that heal. 5543, 2329. Like, the amount of heals you're getting off this is just insane. Like, I don't know how somebody did this and they're like, yeah, this should be fine. Like, when you're in a group PvP war, like in OPR, I just love being in the middle of everything and just using my big hammer. And like, if I hit 2 to 3 people, you're not gonna kill me. Like I said, it's when you're in the 1v1s is where you gotta be careful. Okay, guys, I think that really showed off enough of this build. I mean, I'll still keep running a little more here and I'll keep the video going for a little bit, but that's basically the build. Trenchant Recovery is awesome as hell. Don't hesitate to use it. It's a great skill. And especially on the hammer and anything that hits multiple enemies at one time. It's got to be heavy charged attack. That's why the axe works well. In my opinion, the hammer is the best one. Better option, but to each their own. Run what you like. Once again, guys, if you appreciate the video and you guys like what you see, hit that like button, hit the subscribe, do all the things as normal. And I appreciate you all. Peace out.